There again, I think AI is going to play a role, but I think that's where we are going to see the biggest advances, both in the lab with sperm identification, sperm selection, which sperm to use for, let's say we have 10 sperm and we have 5 eggs. We are now leaving it up to the embryologist to decide which 5 sperm should get injected. But why can't we use AI based on morphological characteristics, kinetics of the sperm, twitching ability of the sperm, ultrastructural things that we can identify using AI to see which sperm should get selected to inject into the egg? I think that's where we are going to see the big advances. So in the preoperative setting, to determine if there is sperm production, in the intraoperative setting, where is the sperm production, and then in the postoperative setting in the lab, to identify that rare sperm, to pick and select the sperm that should be used for ICSI. I think we're going to see AI transform the field of andrology in the next 5 to 10 years. What do you think? So now, because donor sperm is just so readily available in India, and as soon as the Micro-TESE is negative, go through the process of how you discuss this with the patient. Is this selection process? Is this a process that they decide which characteristics to pick? Like we always hear, so many movies have come out with donor sperm on what the characteristics are. So walk me through the process of how the selection process happens.
So whenever we have the discussion about donor sperm being opened up, we always review the reproductive medicine doctor has told the patient. So that is the most important thing from where we start, because it is also embarrassing and sometimes emotionally difficult for opening up a donor sperm discussion as an andrologist. So when the patient has already have had information about the donor sperm, it makes our life also easy and the patient also is in a better receptive mood. Similarly, the donor sperm concept is discussed, as I mentioned, basically about the financial situation, how long the couple has been childless, and very important, with modern day the egg factors also becoming affected. We do open up the donor discussion very early if the wife egg factors is also not good. So this is the basic opening up of how we select a donor sperm also in the treatment. And we also make this particular statement which we say a donor sperm treatment is always necessary in azoospermia to improve the overall outcomes. So that is what basically I tell my patients. And the third thing, when I discuss with the characteristics, we have a situation where we have to inform the sperm bank before. There are certain processes like matching the color, etc., which has to be done prior to the procedure, so that the donor sample is actually ready on the day of the egg pickup. And if we don't have sperms, the husband and the wife have already been counseled as to what percentage of eggs have to be used with the donor sperm, is it freezing, and all those discussions are done. So this is how basically we open up the topic and prepare the algorithm for the treatment in the OR, like in the embryology lab after the treatment.